Hello, everyone. This is Keith Jackson, and welcome to Jack's Math Notebook. Right now, you're looking at the second video in a series of many videos dealing with the quadratic function. And what we're going to do, we're going to relate the vertical stretch to the parent function that you see right here. And if you recall, the quadratic function is y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. All right, so in this case, we're going to look at the parent function, noticing that a has to be greater than 0, but in the parent function, a is actually 1. All right, and so here's how it works. So if we say x squared, now here's what's going to happen when we square these x values, these horizontal x values, when we square them, here's what's going to happen. So we have 1 squared, right? 1 squared is just 1, but when we go to 2 squared, 2 squared would give us 4 for our y value, and 3 squared, when we square the x value of 3, well, that's going to give us 9 right here at this point. And likewise, on the other side, it will be a mirror image in which if we square a -1, we will automatically get 1 because when you square a negative number, its outcome will be positive. And so you see right here, if we square negative 2 squared would just give us 4 and -3 squared will give us 9. And so you see this nice parabola of the parent function. But here's what happens if we make a greater than 1. And what it's going to do is going to stretch the parabola. It's going to elongate it. And here's what's going to happen. Let's say if we have y is equal to 2x squared. And let's see what happens if we square, let's say we go 2 times 1 squared. And what that's going to give us 2, as you see right here. 2 times 1 squared. 2 times 1 squared is just 2 times 1, which will give us 2. And let's go ahead and square 2 right here because we're going along the x values right here. And so let's square this number 2. And so 2 times 2 squared. And remember, as far as PEMDAS is concerned, the order of operations, we're going to have to operate inside the parentheses, and then we're going to have to do exponents before we actually multiply. So 2 squared will give us 4, and 2 times 4 will give us 8. And so as you notice, when we look at our x and then we compare it to its y value, it will go all the way up to 8, as opposed to the parent function when we squared the 2, it went up to 4. All right, the reason being is that we multiplied it by 2 because a now is greater than 1, which is causing this elongation of the parabola. And so let's do the same thing with -2. If we square -2, right, we get a positive 4. 8 times 4 will give us 8. So right here, we see that -2. By squaring it, it will give us 4. And then by multiplying it by 2, we will have 8 right here. Likewise, it's true if we were to square the -1, that would give us a 1. 2 times 1 would give us 2, and we have it right here. And then if we continue to go up here, it will continue to look like a very stretched out parabola. Okay, you have been given a lot of information. I wouldn't blame you if you need to pause the video just to take a look at how the parent function can be elongated when you make a greater than 1, as you see right here, or you can replay this video as many times you need to gain a deeper understanding of the quadratic function. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to Jack's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.